Season 2 of the podcast. Let's have it.
Yeah, my precious.
You ready?
I'm ready.
I would feel like a wall wrong trainers though.
And we are back. Welcome to Season 2 of the Warhammer podcast, where we're going to talk about everything rugby Warhammers. We're going to talk about games, British baseball, and a few new additions to the season.
Yeah, very exciting.
So myself and Jack are back with a new host.
I'm back.
Okay, we brought back Stevie B.
Stevie B, baby.
So what we're going to do this year, we are going to get Steve. He's going to be a bit of a spectator slash
co-host,
participant.
Yeah.
Yes, he's going to win the participation award.
I think that might be.
So he's going to be. He's got
That's
all the
the only
stats.
reason
We're going to
you're
get
here.
Steve to bring the stats on the players, and the same as last year, we're going to bring players in, talk about why they love the game so much.
Yeah.
So on today's episode, we are going to talk about the new league setup that we're in, who we're playing,
Yeah.
and also we're going to talk about pre-season and the new exciting news that we are adding to this club.
Yeah, lots of changes
Lots
this year.
of changes.
Lots of good changes.
Big change. Yeah.
Good, positive changes.
And the changes are for you guys who listen, or if we can promote it in any way,
Mhm.
that's what we're going to do. So you want to start us off then, Jack?
Yeah, so talk a little bit about the pre-season that we are in at the minute.
So we're
going
complaining
into-
about it. We're in pain.
We are in pain. So we have a new sort of fitness coach, Andy.
Yeah.
He leads our sessions with all the anything cardio, muscle build up, stuff like
Yeah.
that.
And Steve's, funnily enough, he's avoided it all.
Yes. Yeah, you're lucky.
I have to maintain my.
I'm envious of you missing those, but Andy is brutal.
He's very brutal.
He's brutal.
But it's been enjoyable.
It has. It's needed as well.
It is needed because things that we learned from last season compared to coming into this season, we wasn't physically ready for
No,
full AAA baseball last year. As great as it was to play it.
it's a shock to the system because everyone goes from like Christmas and New Year, no exercise,
Yeah.
and then suddenly we're straight back to it.
I think actually the biggest issue that last season was we weren't game ready more than.
Yeah, well, that as well.
I think training actually went really well.
Yeah.
Last pre-season, I think just game ready was an issue.
Well, training, you can go at your own pace,
Yeah.
but unfortunately, I think sometimes that's just the pace needed to be brought up
Up to tempo.
to game level,
Yeah.
and a lot of people, I think, they were.
Because it was a big step, wasn't it?
Shocked.
AAA baseball when you
Yeah.
have no pre-season.
Well, that was the other thing as well. Yeah, the standards went up,
Yeah.
but the fitness level didn't sort of go
Sort
up
of match
with it.
Yeah. So we're fortunate. I mean, we're already doing one step better. We have a pre-season friendly this year against
Yeah.
Hull. That's a target for us to aim for. But the fucking weather has not let us get on the bat,
No.
which is what we wanted to do. We wanted to get on the bat a bit more, aren't we? We want to start hitting the ball a bit. But again, what Andy's done really well is adapted it. So all his trainings have been based upon what we can do better on the field.
Yeah, 100%.
And then, like today, my abs are killing me.
Yeah.
My knees are killing me today.
It's all body parts that, weirdly enough, you don't think about with baseball, but actually
Yeah.
are very important. Very important.
I think it's ages.
And age is a
And
massive
age.
factor. You're the youngest one here, by.
I'm just here to tell the truth.
Yeah, you are.
Actually, I'm not the youngest anymore. All these newbies we got,
No,
I'm one of the
that's
older
a
ones
great thing
now.
as well.
Well, yeah, that's part of the good thing, isn't it?
We've had-
said for the last couple of seasons.
Junior
Yeah.
come yesterday. I only figured out Junior was 24 yesterday.
I know.
He's 24. He's an
Tom's
absolute animal
23.
with a
23?
rubbish moustache.
Yeah, the
got
moustache
an
is awful. If
awful-
you're watching this, Tom,
We can't have a go at him first podcast.
we have to.
Yeah, we can.
Chuck him in the deep end,
Yeah, we
baby.
can. It's a terrible moustache. So the pre-season, we've been in the hall. We've had a few new people come.
We've
Izzy
had quite
come.
a few new
Izzy's
people.
come along. She's doing really well.
Yep.
Obviously, we had Junior, Tom, Elliot,
Sean.
Sean did really well yesterday, actually. That was great to see, which is leading really well going into the Division 3 setup.
Mhm.
So our new league structure. So last year we played AAA.
Yep.
So we had all these top teams. They were very difficult to play. So the structure of the league has been reset up. So that's what we're going to talk about mainly in this episode. So we've got rid of the AAA, AA. We've now got Division 5, 4, 3,
Yeah.
2, 1.
It's changed completely.
So number one is the top level. 2 step down on that. And we're in Division 3,
Mhm.
which is great, really, because we're getting some old teams again. It's more, it's more competitive. It's
a good mix
should be.
between what we were doing in AA and the tryout
Yeah.
for AAA.
Yeah,
We're now somewhere in the middle with a happy medium, I think.
Yeah.
Division 3 was just that, or AAA, sorry, was just maybe a little bit too much of a
That's
shock.
it. If we're talking AAA, what was the hardest thing you found with AAA? I know we spoke about it briefly last podcast, but if you look back on the season,
Well, it was the speed and efficiency of the play from what I saw.
yeah,
I think a lot of
There's a massive gap in the speed
Yeah.
which we were playing into the speed which we needed to play.
absolutely.
And I think speaking to some of the guys from the other teams, they came at us with guys that they had like consistent players that have been with their clubs for a while. And then you've got Rugby Warhammers. We're such a small village in the middle of nowhere. We have a lot of new people come.
Experience.
So we went up against teams with people that have been playing for years and years, training together all the time, against us that have a few of us that have trained together, plus a few new people or very low-leveled starters who didn't really have a choice, and it was
What
bit
was
of an
one of
ass
the key
whooping.
factors I found with AAA baseball is batting.
Mm.
They could put the ball near enough where they wanted it to go.
Yeah.
We was having, and it makes our pitching stats look awful. Where really, they were all, we had some really good pitchers last season.
Yep.
But they could put them where they wanted it. They could put it in that centre field gap. They could put it in between 2 and 1. They could put it in between 3rd and short.
Or like left down the line.
And
almost.
when you watch, and when they're on base, the sharpness of them stealing, the difference between AAA and AA, the stealing, especially from 2 to 3. We was watching these players who was halfway between 2 and 3, and they were, before we've even pitched the ball, bang, they're already on 3. The bases were loaded before we'd even known it.
Yeah.
The speed in which they were doing that was just incredible.
Yeah.
So when we look at the teams, the teams in our new setup with Division 3, we've got Newcastle, who we played last year.
Mm-hmm.
We were we got our first AAA win against them. Good team, nice people. Bootle, the old faithful.
Yep.
They travelled to Bull. We love a game against Bootle. We travel up and down against them. Always a great game. Always good. It's always done
close.
Always close.
Yeah.
It's great. Manchester Bees. So we obviously played Manchester. We went away there last year. Wow, that was a lesson in baseball.
Yeah.
That was incredible. Playing their Bees. We've played Manchester Bees before, and that's always a close game, which we want. We want people to have close games. That's what we want. Hull, the old derby match is back. Love that. I love the fact we're playing Hull.
Yeah.
I'll down out on that game forever.
Yeah, Will. Yeah. If you don't know, explain it. Come on, tell them again.
I just hit the walk-off win. I was,
No, don't act like cool. You wasn't that cool on the day.
Nothing more, nothing less, mate.
You was not that cool on the day when that happened.
No, I wasn't. It was bloody hot that day and all. We was all close to death, so it was a good job we went over the line.
You smashed it. Go on.
I didn't smash it.
No, you hit it straight between 2 and 1.
Yeah, it went straight down the middle.
Who come in to win it?
I don't know. I was more worried about the fact I won it.
I just remember you running around going, come on.
Yeah,
that was ace.
I got to first base and just fell.
Yeah.
Collapsed. But I think everyone felt like that day. That was hot. But no, I'm glad we've got Hull again.
We've got Sheffield Blade Runners.
Yeah.
That was your first game, Steve, as well.
Yeah,
when we went away.
Yeah.
That's when you got the bug.
Yeah.
Sheffield Blade Runners, that's a great... They're always close as well. And Leeds, who, to be fair, we went there last year and they absolutely smashed us.
Yeah.
That was a really hot day.
Went short-handed though, didn't you?
We went short-handed and I had to pitch a game. And then Deck pitched a game. Buff caught. Buff was a catcher.
Yeah.
And that kind of explains
It's always hard when you go shorthanded. Touch wood, mate. This season, you won't be shorthanded at all.
I don't think
the numbers are looking really good.
Numbers are looking really good.
But yeah, good to have Hull back, Leeds.
So when we look through that league, if we were to ask you guys now, we're looking through the league, so we're going there, what game excites you the most out of all of those?
For me, it's Bootle. Just again, what we've just touched on.
Yeah,
we have that friendly, competitive. I think they with us are the same. I bet they're like, come on, rugby.
They must.
We're kind of like rivals, but in a friendly way. I think
you can imagine Terry stood there going, "We got to beat them this time."
Yeah, exactly.
But he loved it when we went there at the beginning of the season.
Yeah, I just enjoy playing against them. I think again because it's always so close and it's equal leveled.
Yeah,
it makes it exciting because you're like, it could.
I think
it's if we're going to win or lose, it's going to be by like 1 or 2 runs. It's never like one of us thrashes. So
that division as it looks now looks like a close.
Yeah,
league.
And I'm really excited about that.
Yeah, for me, it's always going to be Hull though because I quite like a bit of needle. And, you know, whether it is needle or not, it always feels like there's a little bit.
Yeah, I love that.
When Hull come here or whatever, it always feels like there's a little bit. Something's always
It's great,
and I love it.
Yeah, absolutely, and I think that's what excites about the game. When they come here, 100%. We always want, we 100%. And when we go there, they want to beat us when we go there.
Yeah. Nothing ever goes too far.
No. That's just healthy competition.
It's always really good, and I'm a massive fan of that.
Oh, I am too.
For me.
And as well, what I really like when we go to Hull, it's quite an intimidating place to play. So it's a big diamond. It's a big park. I mean, I've never seen anyone hit a home run there. I played playoffs there. I played there a few times now, and it is a big outfit.
Yeah,
really intimidating place to go. You know, you're all caged in.
The outfield is massive because you'll be stood what you think is really deep back, and then you turn around and you're like, there's all that space, and then even between left and right and centre, you're like here we can look. If you're in centre and I'm in right or left, or whatever, we can look over and sort of shout to each other. There, you're like, One of my funniest memories from there, apart from Buff getting hit in the head by Harry, was our first year. We had a player called Tomo who used to play for us, right? And they had a runner on 2, and they had a big guy come and hit the ball out. And Tomo, I think he was in left field at the time, and he caught the ball, and he stood there going, "Yes, I've caught it." We're going, "Throw the fucking ball in," and he's there going, "I've got it," and then. Anyway, that happened, and then stop me. They did it again. They had the same player, another player on 2. Tomo caught it. He stood there going, "I've caught it." I'm like, "Throw it in, get it in. Just throw it in and celebrate." But that I really like going to Hull. It really excites me the fact we're going there. And Newcastle away, I'm missing that one again. I'm getting sick of missing Newcastle away. But again, that's a almost. I feel that game is what you need to elevate yourself to, because they've been AAA now for 2 seasons. Now coming down to this Division 3 where it's more competitive between the rest of us. I think Newcastle will have that edge.
They would probably be favourites, absolutely.
When do we play Newcastle?
In terms of the season.
First game. Yeah. Oh, okay.
First game of the season.
That's a good thing in a way though, because if that's sort of the higher tier out of all the teams we're going to be playing, and then if we use that to set the standard, if we can do well against them at the start, I feel like we have a good chance against everybody else throughout.
We can.
Whereas if we were playing against, if we had Bootle for the first game or 2, and then we were Newcastle later on, I think.
First game, you have to fly.
Yeah,
that's what you want. Yeah. I mean, again, we're away for the first 2. Newcastle away, then Bootle away. I mean, that's 2. And then we have a real healthy run of home games.
We've got 5 home games in a row, I think.
In the middle.
And then we've got 3 or 4 away to finish.
Good away run as well.
Steve loves an away day, though, don't you, Bert?
I'm getting on the away days. 100%.
So when I look through that, I'm looking... Hull excites me. Manchester excites me. Sheffield, I'm looking forward to going back there. Hopefully the dog isn't there anymore. They've got the umpire takes his dog.
Oh, yeah, the whole way through.
Day.
Yeah.
That
irritates both teams as well, doesn't it?
I actually don't like their field.
No, I don't like their field. It's a bog. And then
but
the fact
again,
that
they're always decent not to play against, but
And then we have a later start. First pitch is always at 1:00.
Yeah, that's aggravating.
Oh, it has the. Are we back to the 2-hour games?
Yet to be decided.
I was going to say, because this whole playing 8 innings or...
I can't see it. I could see us going down to 2 hours. Games.
For away days was a long day.
It would make more sense to go back to the 2-hour games.
Yeah,
absolutely.
You could argue maybe the divisions above us, but luckily we're not there anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're back to being able to...
I think that was the other thing as well, in terms of a mental aspect. When you went away, when we were going away last year, I think people got in their heads about it's going to be a long day. Yeah. And before you've even started, you're knackered because you're thinking about it. And then you're almost not focused as much.
Going back to the result of the Leeds game, you were short-handed.
Yeah.
And they went on excessively long, didn't they?
Yeah.
You were there hours. I think it was 7:30 at night you finished.
No, that was here against Liverpool. That was here against Bootle.
I think Leeds went late as well.
Leeds was late.
Yeah.
I want to say it was about 6:00.
But yeah, some of the games just too much.
When you're going on the full... Because we had the I forgot the name of the rule. Mercy rule. But we were quite hanging in for that second game, and we was hanging there and thereabouts. So we took out the full, 7 innings, and that was a long day. I'm sure it was a 6:00 finish. Yeah. But again, looking at this team, looking at our team going forward, looking at the Warhammers going forward, I'm looking forward to seeing people like. I'm looking forward to seeing Deck get on there this year.
Yeah.
Deck's baseball confidence has really grown. Like speaking to him outside of baseball, he's really, really keen to get going this year.
Deck's gone massive because I remember last year he would come up to me and say, "Oh, can you just watch me do this?" And ask.
Confidence
Now
really
if I'm and then the last few training sessions, he's come up to me and he's like giving me advice.
So I'm not going to put pressure on his shoulders, but he should be a big player for us.
Yeah, he should be. I think 100%.
Given the pitching situation.
Yeah.
Like,
the bullpen's looking healthy this year. Yeah. You got Sean, we've got Young, we've got Claudio, we've got Deck. Do you know what I mean? We've got a healthy bullpen there. Yeah. Harry's coming in close. Yeah, fingers crossed if he's fit this year.
Mm-hmm.
We've got a healthy bullpen. But people, I'm looking at people like Deck this year. I'm looking at people like I'm looking at people like you this year. When you're not catching, when you're in that outfield.
Yeah.
You've all been playing. I mean, Deck's been playing baseball a long time. You've been playing it a healthy amount of time now. Looking at these players taking that step, taking
100%.
that big step into it. We're definitely
in a position now where there are more leaders of positions and
the experience that we've got.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that. So I'm looking forward to Deck getting involved with it this year, like pinging the ball off the bat, fielding. I'm looking forward to Sean. I think Sean's now matured enough to be that leader in the bullpen a little bit.
Yeah.
Come on in too. I'm looking forward to hopefully Jacob can have a better season. Now he's had that culture change. He's back into playing it. Buffy's always consistent.
Yeah.
A lot to say about Buffy.
Buff's very reliable.
Very reliable. Young this year. I think Young will thrive this year in this in this environment. Andy will. Yourself, I'm looking forward to seeing you on there. There's a lot of aspects that really excite me going into this season.
Yeah, definitely.
And hopefully, yourself, Steve, and get you playing a bit of baseball. And
I'm looking forward to the new people we've got, provided they stay. We've got a development team.
Yeah.
Starting.
Yeah, we have. Yeah.
So that's going to be exciting to see how new people in the development team get on and how that progresses. Because I think this year with the development team, seeing new people start, watching them get better and better throughout the year, is almost sort of going to decide who, if we have a development team next year, who from the development team this year is the sort of people we'd be looking at to bring into this sort of thing.
Ultimately, that's what you want. Your development team is that feeder of feeding I don't know what's the best way of saying it, your main baseball side, so we put it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's always going to be a main side because that's what we feed.
Yeah.
But to be able to offer a place where people can learn the game.
Yeah.
I think that's been... Last season was a struggle for John. John's a perfect example.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Top level commitment, top level effort, but thrown in at the deep end and triple A.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Andy was in there. Young. I mean, you look at Young. Young's a great baseball player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even he, I think it was a shock triple A.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. Yeah.
We had we had some people in there last year who didn't help out. Yeah. We had characters who aren't about anymore, and unfortunately, they didn't quite help with these guys, and and that is just the human nature of it.
Yeah.
But this year, really push on them positive vibes to push. I mean, this is a league that we can compete in.
Yeah.
Really enjoy our baseball again. Get the enjoyment factor back. Get people back into enjoying baseball.
Because as much as we like to say, just playing baseball is nice, picking up a few wins along the way.
Yeah, it's always great.
You know me, guys. I hate losing.
Yeah, you do hate losing.
Yeah, I know. But as a club, we try and just...
Yeah.
Well, I think that's always been the number one reason for a lot of people on this team is to just be part of a team and enjoy it. Yeah. It's never been, I love baseball, I want to be a top baseball player and
but you
get
do
paid
get the
for
hunger
it.
For winning.
But
you do get the hunger for winning.
Oh, of course you do, but that's part of any sport, isn't it? If you're not competitive and you're not trying to win, it's a bit pointless.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you want to try and win, but at the same time, if we walk away from a game having tried really hard, but we don't win, and you used to do the pep talks at games we didn't win. Look, we tried our best. Keep your heads up. We did well. Yeah. We didn't do shit. We just didn't win. It's not a bad thing. And I think too many of us on the team get a little bit like, "Oh, I'm shit. What's the point?"
Yeah.
And you're like, "It's not. No, you tried.
Yeah.
You did really well.
Yeah.
Like, again with John, mistakes were made, but you were thrown at the deep end. Don't get yourself down. I mean, you did fucking amazing.
John did really well.
Yeah.
So we did this on our first podcast last year going into the season, right? we're going to do our own personal aim for the season. You know? Steve is like, well, if I drink 9 beers on one game, I'm going for fucking 10. So, your personal goal then. Last year, it was your first time at catching. You had a few games at it. We eased you in really well. This year, it's going to be a lot more at it. What is going to be your personal goal going into this year?
Just get better as a catcher.
Yeah.
I just want to get the skills on that down to a T. It's going to take a lot of work. Obviously, since I started, I've always done outfield stuff. Yeah. And the drills almost go the opposite way. Yeah. Outfield's taught, reach out here, push towards the ball, and then catchers like, go the other way now, catch it last second, in tight, pull towards, it's completely opposite. So trying to transition from a couple of years of being told this to here.
And I'm really jealous on that because I think catch is one of the best positions on the field.
Yeah.
I've really enjoyed my time catching. Really, really enjoyed it. What you get out of it regarding you're basically you're in charge of.
You're so involved.
You're in charge. You can tell a pitch with this, that, the other. It's a great position.
Yeah. Well, that was
very physically telling, though. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. That was the other big shock for me as well. Again, outfield, your one goal is to sort of defend that one spot, and you're just waiting for the ball to come out. If your son hits an infield ball, it's like, well, it's not really my problem. I'll come in if I need to. And then you spend a lot of the time just kind of waiting, and then you go to catcher, and you're everything. You've got to look at every person, where people are on bases, who looks like they're moving. It's constant. You never ever sort of just get a chance to go, not my problem now. Unless someone hits the ball, you get maybe 10 seconds whilst it's in the air to go, right, I'll relax a little bit. Okay, he's caught it. Now I need to be ready because he's coming. So again, it's like not much going on to constant.
Yeah. So Steve's role within the club is a little bit different.
It is now.
It is now. He got Players Player, Rookie of the Year, and then he thought, fuck it, I ain't going to bother turning up and playing anymore. But he's taken a more of a backseat role, like helping me within the club. With all the boring stuff, really.
No, it's important.
Just fundraising, reaching out to people.
So if you was going to say what's your aim for the season?
Growth for the club, not for me.
Yeah.
I've said to you, I'll turn up every Sunday because that's my day off.
Yeah.
So I can turn up every Sunday. I can have my kit or I can have my beers. It doesn't matter which. Yeah. I'm happy.
He's having both, but
I will play if I'm drinking. Just to clarify for BBS.
BBS health and safety states you cannot be pissed and play.
Sundays I will be at the games 99% of the time. I'll either have beers or I'll either put my kit on and help if the team's needed. I'm not going to be available very much to train, but my goal this year is carry on growing the club. Nothing more, nothing less. The recruitment's obviously gone pretty well this winter. Hopefully that can be sustained. We've had some success with gaining grants and things. We've had a lot of good press from Lincolnshire Co-op in the last few weeks that were due end of this month actually. We've been part of their community champions thing, so we should receive some funds and find out what that is soon.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's me at the minute. I'm just doing that. I'm trying to source us funding, sponsorship. Any sponsors want to
sponsors? Listen,
Warhammers, get in touch.
You can sponsor this podcast.
You pick a player, sponsor a player, do what you like.
Yeah.
We need help. We are definitely one of the smallest around. We do struggle for kit and equipment.
Mm-hmm.
Come and give us a hand.
If you don't want to do it for us, do it for the kids.
Well,
do it for the kids.
And this is where I go with the growth. So obviously we've got the development team, and now we're really going full steam ahead from the 25th of April.
Exciting news.
We have the Rugby Clawhammers, which is a youth setup for 7 to 11-year-olds.
Mm-hmm.
And that is the next step in keeping this club running.
Yeah. Introducing the new generation of Rugby Warhammers.
Absolutely.
Introducing the kids and, hopefully, same as the development team, create a production line for the Warhammers and for British baseball in general.
Absolutely. I mean, I am so passionate about this. We spoke about it a year ago.
Yes.
And it's taken all this time just to sort of figure things out. But what kid in my mind, in any mind, what kid doesn't like to throw and hit a ball?
Exactly.
They do. And it's such a great... Well, I too do, that is for sure. And the fact that what we can do is bring another sport to these kids that doesn't involve the English narrative of regardless what the sport is. The fact that we can bring baseball, it's something different. 7 to 11s, and we just want these kids to understand what we fell in love with. This game is addictive, and it's got cool stash with it as well.
Yeah.
The stash is cool, and the fact that we can bring it to these kids and give them the opportunity that none of us had. We didn't start playing this till we was, me, I was 32, 3 at the time.
Yeah, 35, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Old, yeah. And we can get these kids to get involved with it and grow the club going forward. It's just something, and it's a summer sport as well.
Yeah. That's it. Like you say, with it being a summer sport, it fits around all the traditional.
So the Rugby Clawhammers is starting on the 25th of April. It's 9 till 10:15, 7 to 11-year-olds. First 2 sessions are free. £2.50 after. It's only £2.50.
Saturday mornings, by the way.
Saturday mornings, yeah. £2.50. Again, it's nothing. All money goes to the club. It goes towards your kids getting.
Because we're struggling with sponsorship and stuff. The more we can do these things, give the kids something, but also help put back into the club as well.
Yeah.
I'm really excited for it.
I'm really ready for this.
Lots of new things this year.
Which also leads us on to these new challenges and the new things we've got. We've got a new pitching machine.
Oh, that thing is ace.
So we tested it last week. Well, me and you actually tested it in the sports hall when we first got it.
Probably a mistake.
That was the TISM taking over. And we went in there, was like, we're going to do it. Yeah. And we put it on to 90 mile an hour. We were trying to catch it 90 mile an hour in
an enclosed space.
It was insane. It was a great night.
And then
it was a great night. I loved it. And then last week we
brought it outside, plugged it into the Jenny,
plugged it, and we started
practice some fly balls.
It was insane. It was a great kit.
Honestly, Matt ran out at one point. I put the first one through, and he was like, "Yeah, this is far enough." Fired it through, and he just went. Oh shit! And I had to leg it back. It was gone. It was gone.
That's a mega piece of equipment for the club, and again, that's thanks to the GoFundMe.
Yeah, thanks to the GoFundMe. So
anyone who donates to the GoFundMe,
thank you.
All because of you. So thank you.
We just need a 50-meter reel. The reel I got was.
I've got one. Short. Don't worry, I'll bring it.
Far too short.
Free of charge.
We only got there. We didn't get anywhere near. We didn't get anywhere near the mount.
No.
But yeah, so that was just a quick first episode going into the season. So what we're going to do this year, I'm going to get Steve to be on the stats this year, so we're going to produce a bit more information about what's happening on the field.
He's the stat man.
And then we're going to cover the games, get players involved, and just talk you all through our season.
Yeah.
Talk baseball along the way. So thank you very much for listening.
Thanks, Dad.
Season 2, episode 1. Oh yeah.
Thanks, Dad. Stuart Dundas, number one fan, by the way, of the whole club.
He is the
number one fan.
He
needs a shout out.
He does, yeah.
He does.
Mr. Dundas.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, Mr. Dundas.
I am going to bring him to training, so.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much, and hashtag
Hammer time.
Hammer time. Bye.